The most devastating thing in women's health right now is women knowing that they have a hormone imbalance and they're in perimenopause and they're going to their OB saying, hey, help me with my hormones. And then they get their hormones checked and their doctor comes back and says, normal.
Being Marcella Hill, she said this really, really well. Even while she was feeling super emotional about it, you can tell she was kind of tearing up a little bit. She seems like someone who has gone through this process and is on the other end and has this like sense of relief, but still frustrated by the system itself. Super proud of you. Seem like you're doing great. And I agree with you like almost 100%. Most doctors will not treat you for hormones. A lot of what I'm doing now is stuff that I've learned after residency on my own. I go to different lectures, conferences, classes, online stuff. This is stuff that we've had to kind of do on our own because it's not offered in a residency program. I do think the evidence now is starting to support this. And I do think that residencies are gonna follow suit, meaning they're gonna start training their residents on how to treat women with testosterone, with estrogen, with progesterone, men with testosterone as well. I think, 30, 40, 50 years from now, as our population that is learning now how to do this ages and their colleagues and their cohort start to age, I think we're gonna have a very different picture of what 50 or 60-year-old people look like. As far as her advice goes, I totally agree. Find someone who's super comfortable, who does hormones day in and day out, someone who can go over the numbers, not just what's, quote unquote normal, because these are huge ranges. If we're talking about men, we're talking about 300 to 1100 being normal range for testosterone. What does that mean? Well, what we got to do is make sure that your symptoms are controlled and that your labs are in a safe range. So that's kind of the way I do it. I do think that treating women and letting their testosterone levels go above quote unquote normal is relatively safe and extremely effective. Quality of life can improve dramatically for some people. If you have questions about this, and undoubtedly you do, because it's extremely confusing, this is not a very straightforward topic, and it's really hard to find answers from a trained doctor on these subjects. You can send me a message on social media, but really let's have a sit down where we talk about your symptoms, where we review your labs, see how we can help you. I know that there are a lot of people out there who are suffering and just not getting help, and we can do better than that. So please reach out if you need any help.